Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whichever part of the world you're viewing this video. This is Yeye Princess Ajibu Komi Olukomide. I greet everyone. It's actually morning in Nigeria here. So I am just waking up from my bed and it's like I am forced to say what I want to say right now. Yes, it's like I am forced to say it because I am struggling to say it. Reason being that I do not wish to say it. I do not desire to say it. But quite unfortunately, uh, I am being forced. Like the spirits are asking me to deliver the message. I got this message very early in the morning, early hours of this morning, and I've been awake since then, even though I was still lying on my bed. But I've just been awake since then. And then I kept asking myself, why should I come out and give such a message? Why should I be the harbinger of such a news? And then the Spirit said, go and give the message. So that is why I am doing this. I have never publicly come out to give a message because I know how the minds of man or humans work rather. So I have never publicly come out to give a message. I usually, whenever I get a message and the person is shown to me, I usually give the message to the person. If I know the person, like if I know the person that owns the message in the physical, I go deliver the message, or I try to get the contact of the person, and then I deliver the message. And then if there's anything the person is supposed to do, I go ahead and tell the person. But in this case, I don't know the people involved because it is not one person. Yeah. So the message is, I urge everyone, whether in Nigeria or in any other parts of Africa. The reason I am saying Africa is because majority of the people that are involved are blacks. Yes, they are blacks. So please, I urge the general public, everyone, whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are a believer in the African religious system, please, we should be prayerful. Very, very prayerful. We should be prayerful. We should pray against plane crash. Plane crash that is going to involve a lot of people. That this plane is a massive one. It's a big one. But I don't know the company, the plane company it is, right? I don't know because I wasn't shown, right? What I am not shown, I will not say. What I am not told, I will not say. It's a very big plane. It's big. It's really, really big. But I don't know the company that owns the plane. It's a very massive plane. It has a lot of people. There are a lot of people on board this plane. I was shown that the plane took off, right there on the runway as the plane lifted itself above the ground. It hasn't gone so far. It hasn't gone so far into the sky, and then the plane fell back down. It fell, and when it landed upside down. Yes, the plane left the runway. It was already on air, mid-air. It hasn't gone so far. As a matter of fact, still on that runway, it hasn't gone so far. The plane fell back down. And when it landed upside down. So, and when this plane landed, they were trying to open the door of the plane. They couldn't. The door automatically shut itself or something like that. I don't know. But I was shown that the door of the plane refused to open. They tried and tried to open the door of the plane in order for them to rescue the passengers that are inside the plane, but they couldn't do that. So please, let us be prayerful. I don't know the country, I don't know the airline, I don't know that. I'm only but a messenger. I don't have the details. So please, I don't know the country. But the thing is, as at the end, by the end of the day, in the message, where they were able to, they started using something like machine to cut the plane open. The people that were on board that plane are majority black people. Majority of them are blacks. We have other colors there, but majority of the people on board that plane are blacks. That is why I'm talking about African countries. I don't know if it is Nigeria. I don't know if it is South Africa. I don't know if it is Kenya. I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. Please. I'm only but a messenger. I am only delivering the message that I was sent to deliver. Please, we should be prayerful for those of us that usually travel by air, or we have family members that always travel by air. Please, this period we should be prayerful. Very, very prayerful. Please, in any way you know how to pray, like I said, whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, or you are a believer in the African religion, please, anyhow you know how to communicate with the divine, anyhow you know how to communicate with Olodumare, whatever you believe in that works for you, please go to that source in prayer. Let's be prayerful. Right? We might be saying, it's not me. After all, I don't travel with plane. You might have family, loved ones, relatives, friends, colleagues that travel by air. Please, let us be prayerful. It calls for prayer. I don't know the details. Like I said, I don't have the details. I am only but a messenger. So the message is to pray against plane crash. It is going to affect a lot of families when it happens, because that plane was full. It was full. It's a massive plane. It's very big. So I don't know the company that owns the plane. And please, for our airline companies, please, let us try to check our planes very well this period. Let us try to check before we put any plane out there to carry people, to carry passengers. Please, let us check the plane very well for technical issues. Check the plane very well, please. God will not allow us to have bad news where we are going to lose a lot of lives. Please, that is the message. I leave us all with the blessing of Eledua and the Barumoles. Ireo.